Hello everyone. In this project, I used the telco customer churn dataset to build a churn prediction model, but this task is not only about getting a good prediction result, it is also about making the model more fair, more transparent, and easier to understand. So in my notebook, I focus on two main parts: responsible AI and model interpretability. So the first question is, how did I make the model follow RAI principles and fairness? First, I started with the data cleaning and the pre-processing. I checked the missing values, changed some columns in the correct format, removed the customer ID, and prepared the data for modeling. After that, I trained several models and compared their performance. To make the result more reliable, I did not only look at one train test split, I also used cross-validation and different evaluation metrics, such as accuracy, precision, recall F1 score, and ROC or AUC. This helped me check whether the model was stable instead of only getting one lucky result. For the fairness part, I checked whether the model performed differently for different group, and I mainly looked at the gender. I mainly looked at the gender and the senior citizen. Then I compared the group results such as selection rate and some error-related metrics. From the results, the gender difference was not very large, and but the gap for senior citizen is more clear. This means the model may affect the older customer differently. So this needs attention. I also tried a simple mitigation step. I removed the sensitive features and trained the model again, but the fairness gap did not fully disappear. This shows that fairness is not something we can solve, but just dropping one column. Other features may still contain similar information. I also added ethical discussion in the notebook. In my opinion, this model should support business decisions, but it should not be the only reason for making decisions about customers. If there's a fairness gap, the company should review it carefully before using the model in real life. So about the second question, what methods did I use to improve interpretability? And how do they support ethical decision making? To make the model more interpretable, I use several explanation methods. First, I use the SHAP for global explanation. This helped me find the most important features in the model, such as tenure, contract type, and monthly charges. These features, these features useful because they helped us understand the main reasons behind the churn prediction. Second, I use the local explanation method, including SHAP and LIME. These methods are useful because they explain one customer at a time. So instead of only knowing the general pattern, we can also understand when one specific customer is predicted to churn. Third, I used the PDP to show how one feature can change the predicted churn risk. This made the model behavior easier to read and easier to explain. I also add a simple counterfactual example. This means I changed one customer's situation a little. For example, the contract type and then checked whether the predicted risk became lower. I think this is helpful because it connects the model results with possible business actions. Uh, these these interpretability tools support ethical decision making in two ways. First, they make the model more transparent, so people can understand the prediction better. Second, they help us to check whether the model is using responsible factors. instead of relying on hidden or unfair patterns. So overall, in this notebook, I did not only build a churn model, I also checked fairness, used the explanation tools, and discuss the ethical risks and the practical use. I think this is the main idea of a responsible AI. A model should not only work well, but also be fair, understandable, and used carefully. Thank you. Well, this is all my notebook and the output for the data set. Thank you.